Hello, my friends, and I decide instead of doing driving log, car log, I think it's really safer and also with the better quality if I actually have my car parked when I do my log. So I have to be honest that for the first, well, it's made. Oh, it's made. My goodness, what am I talking about? It's March already, and so 2 full months, and it's almost in the middle of March. So 2.5 months passed by already, and I have to say that I really feel I don't really feel my life is very in order for those past few months. I don't know if you have that feeling, sometimes you just feel I won't say empty because it's kind of messy. It's not totally empty, but it's very messy inside. And then when it's messy, you really there's nothing clear there. It's no clear purpose, objective, goal, things like that. So messy equals to empty. So I really don't feel very good about, how my life is going, and don't see those past 2.5 months of my life going anywhere, like making any significant difference or going towards some kind of goal. So yeah, so that's how I felt in the past 2.5 months. But all of a sudden, past couple of days, something clicked. One thing is about the communication. I think a lot of things in my life I really need to communicate somehow. But I've been avoiding communication, avoiding confrontation for a very, very long time. And the camera is gonna. For a very, very long time. And I was watching a video on YouTube, and somebody was talking about she didn't like to make phone call because she said she felt because she said she was a child. Then that click, and all of a sudden I realized, all the time I've been avoiding confrontation. It's actually behaving like a kid. And without confrontation, you don't have to deal with the situation, right? So at that moment, it clicked, and I confront, and it's really not like truly kind of confrontation, but I spoke up, and it felt wonderful. It didn't take too much, but I finally had the reason, and I had the power inside of me to tell me that go ahead and do it. Being an adult, grow up. So I know it's sad, it's in my. I'm so old. Am I still a kid sometimes? And then a major part of me is still a kid. But you know what? I keep growing. I will not stop growing. Doesn't matter how old I am. I may say something very similar when I'm 80 years old. I will still, if that's the part I need to grow, I will keep growing. So that's one thing, and I feel really good about that part, So that piece has now that piece is in a very good position now. The second thing, again, this one is coming from a podcast about parenting issue. And she, I need to give a proper credit for the person who have this concept, who provide this kind of framework. So she was talking about parenting. I think the book she wrote is called Time to Parent. I'm definitely going to get that book and have a good reading of it. But she was talking about there are two major pieces to be a good parent. Obviously, you have a structure for your parenting, and you also need to have something structured for your own growth, kind of about yourself. So the framework she provides is called self. So S for sleep, E for exercise, L for love, F for fun. It's like common sense kind of thing, right? No brainer. But when you actually apply these kind of things in your life, it does make a difference. These are nothing new. These are not, I mean, people have been talking about these, for a very long time. But when you actually apply them, you will see a huge difference. Like me, I apply them. So I've been sleeping with the baby for the whole year. Okay, the baby just turned 1 year, and he's doing great. So I've been sleeping with the baby for the whole year, for his whole first year. I have to say my sleep suffered terribly, and it is so true that when I have bad sleep, like I not enough sleep for me, and in the morning, and I just short-tempered and tired, exhausted. Didn't want to think about things. Didn't want to, provide good guidance for my children. It's horrible. So, starting from sleep, last night I kept the baby in the crib. I kept him in the crib. I still sleep in the same room, but he now permanently every night he's gonna be placed in the crib. And he woke up 2 to 3 times, and he cried, like really, really cried for 2 times. And each time he woke me up, but then I, put my feet down, stay in my bed, and I think even probably before he stopped crying, I think I fell asleep. So it was wonderful. Last night I finally got 7 hours of sleep. Oh, feels so good in the morning. So that makes a huge difference. Then emotion, right? It's emotion, and L is love, and F is fun. So I want to just talk a little bit about the fun. When I look at that, I just realized also that I am such a boring person. When talking about fun, I can't think about anything that I feel it's fun to do. And that's how I actually did some Google search and find some multiplayer iOS game, and I tried one out with my son, because he says he's really into playing video game, and when we played it together, I actually had fun. So that was fantastic. First of all, I had some real fun. It's like a childish kid kind of fun. It sparkles. Feels really good. Secondly, I have some connection, some connection with my son. When I saw him playing the game and he laughed and he's having such a great time, I feel so good too. So those are a few things I want to, share with you, and also I'm kind of curious, wondering, what do you do for fun? Give me some idea. I'm pathetic. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Enjoy your day, and I talk to you later. Goodbye, my friends.